Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Games, and today we are back with another episode in my WWE 2K17 Caw Creation series. This is episode 40, and I'll be showing off a couple cards in this episode. This is the first one. This is Cassidy Quinn, and she is the only other female that I've made, and she is intended to be the girlfriend of the bad guy Scott Hunter, who I believe I made in episode 38. I believe it was 38, it might have been 39, but I'm not 100% sure. But here is how she looks. Now, I only have this one attire for her right now, without an entrance attire, but this is how she's going to start out looking. Give her some nice black hair with a nice little silver streak running down it. Pretty happy about how that looks. Gave her this nice fairy tale logo. If you don't know what that is, fairy tale is an anime that I heavily enjoy. And here's her top. I gave her the same like diamond shaped logo that Scott has with the word baddie in it, which I believe is a word that's just another word that describes a female who's hot. She's a baddie. Her trunks, I just have the word Cassidy right here. I was kind of trying to take a little bit from Alexa Bliss when she was with Baker Murphy, because I've said before that I love that tag team. This is what I came up with. Gave her some nice kind of boots. Pretty happy with these boots. These look pretty dope. Happy about these. And I also gave her the corkscrew moonsault for a finisher. It's a corkscrew moonsault. It says it in the name. So I just wanted to show off Cassidy Quinn a little bit early. First, I'm sorry. As you can see, there is no second attire. I wasn't sure what her second attire is going to be yet, but I will be giving her one soon, as I know now what she's going to be making this video, but I didn't have it before. So that will be coming. I'll be making that one after I'm done with this video. But anyway, let's get into our next Caw. Ooh, man, and it's Mr. Macho Man. Ooh, yeah, we are back with this next Caw, and I can't keep this voice up. Yeah, I can't keep that up. I was trying to do a Macho Man impression, but that didn't work out. Anyway, this is Mr. Macho, guys. Here is what he looks like. Gave him some nice little trunks here with whatever that is. I thought it was a pretty cool design. And you can see Macho on the front and Man on the back. I don't know where I got the color scheme from red and purple from, but this is kind of what it is for right now. Now, nothing else to talk about really with the knee pads and boots. Nothing else really, and everything upper body is pretty basic. I gave him kind of like a Sheamus hairstyle. Sheamus around 2011, 2010 when he debuted though. Not current day Sheamus with the messed up beard. Now, that's what I gave him for that. And here's his entrance attire. I just gave him a nice tank top. I've been moving away from shirts as of recently, giving a lot of tank tops. So here's one of the people who does have a tank top. Give him this with the Macho Man with black lettering outlined by red. Outer shadow would be purple. Give him a lot there. And I did give him the crucifix power bomb as a finisher. Now for his alternate attire, I thought I would give a little bit of tribute to his homeland, to where he's from. He's from Ireland. So here are his new trunks, some Cesaros with some Wade Barrett barbed wire kind of designs. I think it's just barbed wire, but I'm pretty sure it is. Got this nice logo, Irish Pride. Still, the Macho Man is making an appearance on the front and the back. And here are the boots and kick pad combo that I decided to use. Pretty happy with this. Very happy with this, actually. I like this attire. I had the idea of making a faction like, what is it? What was it called? It was Wade Barrett, Rusev, Sheamus, and someone else. the United Kingdom, it's something like that, uh, where they're all representing their own homelands. I might do that. I might pull the trigger on that idea, and I might not. But here is just a tribute to his homeland of Ireland, Ireland born. And then the Irish Pride logo appears again on the back. So that is it for Mr. Macho. That is his name, though. His name is Mr. Macho. The Macho Man is well, I mean, it makes sense. Now, anyway, let's move on to our next call. Alright, guys, so here we go with, here's Gabriel Champ, guys. Um, I'm actually pretty happy about this attire. I'm pretty happy about this character in general. I feel like having a last name Champ is just a gimmick in and of itself. So my gimmick was that he was born champion, born to be champion, born a champion, and it can kind of alternate. But I'm sticking with right now he was born a champion because it's in his name. Here's what he looks like. Gave him a nice umbrella tattoo. Don't know why I did it, but I thought it would look good. I just wanted a tattoo somewhere on him. Give him a nice color scheme of some green, some black, and some yellow. Pretty happy about all of this, actually. I really like all this. I gave him these nice kick pads with these golden knee pads. Gold makes sense, seeing as how, champions are normally gold. Here's his entrance attire. Give him a nice little hoodie. Thought it would look pretty nice. Gold and green. He might be a Packer fan. I don't know. He was born a champion. And I gave him the shotgun drop kick as a finisher. And if you don't know what that is, it's the move that Finn Balor uses to set up the coup de grace. It's basically just a drop kick, a missile drop kick into the corner, and then it would ricochet him onto the mat because of the impact, and then he would set up the coup de grace. He would use it. I gave him that as a finisher because I thought the shotgun drop kick was actually pretty cool. So here is how he looks, facial wise. I think it looks really different in the face, and I'm kind of like unsure if I want to keep his face. He looks really different, and I kind of like that he looks different, but I'm not 100% sure about if I actually want to keep it or not. Now here's his other attire. Gave him these nice Randy Orton trunks with these squigglies here. On the back it just says champion. Not a championship attire, just an alternate attire. With these nice boots and knee pads. Looking pretty good. Now for this attire, I did give him a Shawn Michaels kind of vest. I don't know why I did it, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. Happy with it. Now, as I said, I did give him the shotgun drop kick as a finisher. And we're going to be moving on now. Just one more quick look at his first attire. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. And then here are the rest, in case you missed any of them. Anyway, we're going to be moving on to our next caw now. And this caw that we're moving on to is a YouTube subscriber requested caw. Alright guys, so as I said when I was looking at Gabriel Champ, I told you guys that this caw was a YouTube subscriber requested caw. Yes, it is. Now, unfortunately, I forgot to do this caw during my YouTube subscriber episode number 2. And I apologize to It's Your Boy Jimmy for that one more time because that is my fault. So I wanted to, and I had to because he did request a caw in the time I allowed. I had to make his caw and I did it in this video. So here we have Kevin Magic. And I'm going to read off who suggested this, even though I've already said his name, and what he wanted his caw to be. This was suggested by It's Your Boy Jimmy. And It's Your Boy Jimmy said, my guy's name is Zane Rain. He is 6'6". Finisher is a power bomb called the Raindrop. And signature is 5-star frog splash called Acid Rain. His hair is long with purple highlights, pants with a big skull on the side, trunks with one clown faces on each side. Everything else is up to you. Okay, so um I changed some of the things a little bit. First of all, the name Zane and the name Rain is not in the game. I looked for him, could not, which is why I changed him to Kevin Magic. And I did keep the highlight. I thought a Seth Rollins hairdo would suffice here. So that's the purple that I went with a nice kind of beard attachment right there. He is 6'6", and here's how he looks. Magic right there, magic on the right, skull on the left. Now, I read this before I started making the Caw, but I didn't read it while I was making the Caw. So this is kind of how it turned out. He said um, pants with a big skull, but these are tights. And I reversed what was where. So the clown is on the pants, skull's on tights. That's my bad. I'm sorry. So here is what he is using. I actually do like the skull. This skull looks really cool to me. I'm pretty down with this skull. Magic, of course, on the belt. And magic, of course, right here over the stitch. And then magic one more time on the boots. These are actually pretty good because even though they're not centered correctly, they actually do look pretty much the same. So that's satisfying the OCD part of me. Here's his nice shirt. Kevin Magic is the name. Don't wear it out. With the same skull logo right there. And as I've said, I did accidentally reverse what was supposed to be where. So here's the clown that I got and put on the pants. I thought this clown was pretty creepy, scary looking when I got it, so this is what I decided to use. And on the right side, it just says his name, Kevin, written horizontally. Or, well, red horizontally. With some nice boots here and everything else. Elbow pads, wrist tape, finger tape, and everything else. Looks pretty happy about this. I'm actually pretty happy with his attire. I didn't give him a entrance attire for this. I didn't think I needed it. I thought it would look pretty good. I'm pretty happy about his whole attire. This is probably, I can't really say which one is my favorite yet because I can't think of all the people that I've made, but I can definitely say this is one of my favorite YouTube subscriber Caws. This was really fun to make for me. And I hope It's Your Boy Jimmy can enjoy this too. So, one more look at his attire. Here we go. And a look at everything else. You know, I just found out you can do this. That this is a lot easier than what I was doing before. So I might start doing this more often. But here is how his entrance attire for the first attire looks. Entrance, you know, the Kevin Magic shirt. And then his wrestling attire for his second. Nice shorts and the clown. And then the entrance attire for the second attire, which is the same thing because I didn't give him a shirt. Now, before we end off, I just want to point this out right now so there aren't any surprises. Jimmy wanted his signature to be a 5-star frog splash and a finisher to be a power bomb. I kept my word with the power bomb, but I didn't keep my word with the 5-star frog splash. It's a personal thing with me where I enjoy being realistic, and seeing a 6'6" guy doing a 5-star frog splash is messing up my mind. So I gave him the gunslinger instead. And we're going to end off the video with me showing you what that is, because I can't really describe it. Well, I can, but I don't really want to. But before we switch to what that is, I'm just going to tell you guys that I appreciate you guys clicking on the video. I hope you guys can enjoy the cards that I showed off. This was a little bit of a faster video. But I hope you guys can still enjoy Gabriel Champ, Mr. Macho, Cassidy, Quinn, and of course, Kevin Magic. Now, let me show you guys what the Gunslinger is.
Counter. Stay down! Stay down! Look at this! Jackknife! Boy, he's good. Come on. He can do it here. I think he's got him. 2, 3. Going for the big one. The Gunslinger! Oh, man! That should do it. Whoa, show that move to anyone thinking.